Tamika. Welcome back to another episode of 40 Things That I Have Learned on My Road to Turning 40. So today the lesson that I have learned is that even though the winter may seem like a really long time, that it won't last forever, that spring will come. So as I was sitting this morning typing on my laptop, I looked out my window and there was a tree on my side yard that I had been looking at all winter, and it was just bare. But this morning when I was looking out the window, I just kind of saw some little buds on there with some greenery popping out, right? Just showing me that there was a sign of life and that the leaves are coming in. And I just really thought about that, like sometimes we can go through such long seasons in our life and it's difficult, right? And it seems like the winter is going to last forever. And we sometimes give up hope and we think, oh, spring in our life will just never come. But that's not true, right? Just like in the natural, we go through different seasons. It's the same thing in the spiritual, that the winter serves its purpose, but the seed will not remain in the ground forever. And I'm especially excited because I'm just seeing how spring is just really coming alive in my life right now, right? That I'm entering into just a spring season where the things that God has promised, I'm beginning to see a manifestation of those things. And though the winter was long and hard, I realized that it served a purpose, right? So I want to encourage you, and you know, everything hasn't fully manifested that God has spoken, but I am learning to rejoice over the small buds that I see. I'm learning to just be attentive to see that even though I don't have a full garden of flowers blooming in front of me in terms of the promises that God has made me, I still see little things kind of coming up out of the ground. So I rejoice in that. Sometimes we're so stuck on our winter season and we've become so weary that we are missing out on the signs of spring, the little signs that God is showing us where he's saying, hey, I'm beginning to turn things. And again, we're so stuck on the winter season that we're missing those signs. And I'm just learning to just, again, realize that the winter won't last forever. The spring will come. And when I'm seeing signs of spring in my life, I am learning to just celebrate those, to rejoice, knowing that pretty soon I'm going to see a full manifestation of everything that God has spoken to me for this season of my life. All right, I just want to encourage you. The winter won't last forever. Spring will come. All right, you be blessed.